Data visualization is really the interface for navigating the world around us today, from anything from smartphones to smart cities. It's really a medium for exploration, for analysis, and also presentation and communication. Data visualization can help us with understanding. So to truly understand our data, we need to work with various appropriate models, statistics, and data mining techniques. And then we need to communicate those results to a greater audience. To really be effective for your audience, you really want to couch it in a narrative or a story. So how are you going to connect with your audience? What things are you going to have them relate to in what you're showing? When I teach this, I teach my students about the process of data visualization. It really starts with the audience. Where is the audience? Are they in front of you? Okay, that's going to make a big difference because then you're thinking about using data visualization as a tool for presentation. Are they online? If they're online, do you want to provide them with kind of a static experience where they're just kind of looking and perceiving the chart or graph? Or do you want to provide them an opportunity to explore and find meaning with it? And that's really where you're thinking about your audience and what's going to be the takeaway for them. Which brings me to my second point, which is the action. What's the task? What are they going to be doing? As a professor, I kind of think this is the point in which everybody needs to act like an educator. Right? So you need to really think about what you want the audience to take away. What are you teaching them? The third piece in the process is data. So what kind of data do you have? And in part, that's going to largely dictate the type of display that you can use. For instance, if you don't have time series data, you're probably not making a line chart. If you don't have geospatial data or longitude and latitude, you're probably not creating a map. And you want to make sure that your data is grouped appropriately. So some pitfalls are that you tend to graph or visualize the entire data set when one or two data points may be relevant. That's where you kind of return back to the task. What's the most important question that you're asking and that you want your audience to kind of take away from this experience? Some ways that you can lie with data or not putting data in the appropriate context. Using inappropriate scaling measures such as not having a zero baseline for a bar chart. Other ways that you can lie with data are really kind of confusing causation with correlation and presenting your data as such. Don't make your audience work too hard. So whatever you want them to take away from what you're showing in your visual, you need to point out to them.